Hi dears. Please subscribe my channel and like share more than. Bhasan Char new home for Rohingya refugees emerges in Bay of Bengal, Bangladesh, is racing to turn an uninhabited and mighty Bay of Bengal island into home for 100,000 Rohingya Muslims who have fled a military crackdown in Myanmar, amid conflicting signals from top Bangladeshi officials about whether the refugees would end up being stranded there. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was slated to open the new settlement built to house 100,000 refugees on Bhasan Char on October 3, despite warnings the silty strip was prone to violent weather. But a spokesman for Bangladesh's armed forces, which has overseen the $280 million effort to transform the mighty islet into a habitable camp, said the opening ceremony had been delayed. "We will announce a new date soon," Lieutenant Colonel Alamjir Kabir told AFP, without providing further details. The plan, first floated in 2015, was already camps near the border with Myanmar to the island in June, before the monsoon season began. A senior disaster management official told AFP in September that nearly three-quarters of the project was complete, with the Navy fast-tracking construction of shelters and evacuation centers. No reason was provided for the latest delay. But the proposal to uproot the refugees to a remote island that only rose from the sea in 2006 remains unpopular in the teeming Rohingya camps. The island is 1 hour by boat from the nearest land, but violent storms make the journey by sea dangerous or sometimes impossible. It is cut off from the mainland. "What if someone needs emergency medical attention?" said Rohingya community leader Abdul Gofar. The UN has insisted that any relocation to Bhasan Char be voluntary. Local authorities have been seeking to reassure refugees that they will be safe on the island. "We are still working on it. We're talking to the families." Bangladesh's refugee shanties near the Myanmar border, in conditions aid groups warn put them at risk from floods, landslides and disease. There was a further push to get the plan off the ground after 700,000 Rohingya, fleeing a violent crackdown in Myanmar in August last year, poured into southeast Bangladesh. But rights groups have warned it is too risky to house refugees on the island. Hundreds of thousands have died in Bangladesh from natural disasters in the last 50 years, mostly in coastal areas. Local officials have pointed to a newly constructed 3-meter (9 feet) high embankment around the island they say will keep out tidal surges in the event of a cyclone.